So here we have another one, number 63. One thing I noticed as I was going through these, in my commentary, it has been focused on what I think other people will be interested in. It's like I'm second guessing my audience. So in my commentary, I'm like, oh, this isn't interesting, or oh, this is interesting. And am I really saying that it's interesting to me? I don't think so, because, well, the tone of my voice says what's really interesting to me. I don't know. Anyway, so this was a fairly heavy box, and I can see exactly what it is. This is all old software. And as I mentioned before, I did have over the years, I basically kept any computer that I used because it would get slightly broken and I wouldn't bother to sell it. And so I do have computers going back into the 90s, or, of that era anyway. And I also saved the software, because what else am I going to do with it? Some old Linux. I won't go through all of it, but, Linux, just seeing if there's anything interesting. No, although, you know what? I'm not even going to bother to unpack this box, because I think that's all that it is. However, if this becomes, as I say, if this series of videos starts reaching people, I'll put some tags on it and hopefully attract the computer collectors and people of other interests. And if any of you want me to go through this box and say what it is, I will just very quickly look at some labels. So there's a bunch there's an old file maker. We're talking about 90s era stuff. Old database. Oh yeah, here, for example, is all the manuals for my Apple iBook 300. That's 300 megahertz. That, I think, was the tangerine-colored clamshell one. Old Mac OS going back way. Oh shit! Yeah, I used to have a huge collection of these developer CDs. 1997. I got rid of most of them, but I did save some of the ones that were like had interesting things on them. Like, this is Rhapsody OpenStep documentation and the Indian Language Kit 1.0. Those of you who aren't like Mac people, Mac developer types, probably won't care about this. But anyway, yeah, so this is stuff that's interesting to a very small niche group of people. And I do have to ask myself, why do I hold on to it? I don't know. Do I think I'll ever use it again? Probably not. But I do think there's some kind of value. I mean, things that were once so valuable and important. I regret the loss of value that things have over time, including myself.